here talking with John Ryan from JohnRyanSports.com and Scott Kellen from SixCentSports.com, previewing Week 10 in the NFL here on the SBR TV NFL Experts Roundtable. John, let's get to two of the games that you wanted to talk about, and they're both pretty interesting games to me. The first one, Pitt at Cincinnati. Now, Cincinnati is a 3-point home dog, but of course they've been great this year. Both of these teams are six-win teams, but Pitt is 4-5 against the spread on the year, while Cincinnati is 7-1 against the spread. You know, if these two teams are, if Cincy's record is for real, then them as a home dog of a field goal is obviously going to be a good bet, and I tend to think that it is. Is that who you like here, Cincinnati +3 at home?
I like Cincinnati +3 at home.
Okay.
Very much. I think Cincinnati is a team that has gone so many years of losing records, or when they do win and they fail, that they have that loser tag to them still, and the public doesn't have enough guts to really trust them in a game like this against a very storied franchise, Super Bowl champions. One concern I do is that will have pretty much a flawless execution in their pass. They're going up against the third best passing defense in the NFL, and they really need to execute the ball control passes, the slants, the ins, the hot reads, the key to the game. So I like Bengals plus.
I tend to agree with you. Scott Kellen, what do you think about this line? I'm thinking that, obviously, Pitt winning by a touchdown, 4 points could easily happen. I don't think it's a bet the house type of game, but I think that Cincinnati +3 as a home dog, or maybe even on the money line, you're getting some value there. What do you think?
I'm not sure which way I'm leaning this yet. Pittsburgh qualifies in what I call my turnover table, which is essentially there's two parameters to it, but it's essentially playing teams that turn the ball over quite a bit. They're not going to continue to turn the ball over like that. Things are going to start to go their way at some point in time, and Pittsburgh qualifies in that situation. But when I look at the numbers in this game, I make the number Cincinnati -1. So the value lies with Cincinnati. The situation, which is a very good situation, lies with Pittsburgh. So I'm a little torn there. Pittsburgh has dominated this series in Cincinnati over the years. Now, they did lose 2 years ago there, which was really the last time Cincinnati had a good team, so maybe somewhat similar to this year. So you could possibly make a case for Cincinnati in that scenario. But and I had Cincinnati last week. I like what they're doing. Got them a few times this year. But they haven't played a real tough schedule yet, and I think the jury's still out on how good of a team they are. I think they're going to be tested by a pretty good Steelers team this week. Pittsburgh lost last week. They know they need to come in focused. I don't know which way I lean yet. Probably, even though the value doesn't lean their way, I don't think Cincinnati's been tested enough. I'm probably going to lean towards Pittsburgh, and I'll decide later in the week for sure which way I go.